So what do you think about this matchup, Set versus Kled? Let me get in your thought or your thought process.
I feel like I'm gonna lose this matchup, but I'll try my best because I'm a one trick set player then.
Wait, it might be Vlad. No?
Wait, bruh.
You got debated. It's a Kled mid, baby. Yikes. It's fine. In
I'm
fact, I
gonna
think
get I'm gonna get wrecked.
so. Uh, okay. Let's refresh. So, what do you think about this Vlad matchup then?
Depends on the other player. Uh, I think it's hard because he is arranged and he can just pull when I engage him,
Uh
so
huh.
it will be hard for me.
Okay. I mean, I don't think it's. I hate that argument where it's depends a player. I don't like that. It's
I'm sorry.
that's fine. It's fine. I just heard it from some cringe dude. Um, so I think actually there's some playmaking potential here because it's kind of true. That it's sort of dependent on how he plays this, but it's also dependent on you because there's a small window for you to abuse Vladimir. I guess pre-level 7. So in between 1 to 6, you can try to do something with your spacing, and if he doesn't respect your space, he will burn pool randomly, burn phase rush, or something. And you can just watch the cooldown, and then you can sort of go from there. It should be winning. Oh, yo, Jaco, you made it. All right. Uh, all right. What are we doing here? Why are we outside of the bush, by the way? Okay. Okay. You have timestamps. You're better than Jabes. I like it. I should probably record this. All right. No timestamps ADC. That
I
is
think I can
also
go
true.
for.
You can try, yeah.
I think I can go for two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy's not even playing
Bruh.
the game. Okay, that's good. Holy, that's
He's
huge.
the same.
Okay, see, I told you, every Kled player just trades on like level 1 and every level after that. And they have Ignite. See? Look, it's just the same player. It's like every Kled player in PH plays like that. Cancer. He deserves to die. Okay,
Yes,
but like,
yes.
okay, so back to
Good
your
thing.
lane. You should be hitting these minions though. You should get level 2 faster. Don't allow him to get level 2. Okay, but don't. Okay, don't push too fast. Just push fast enough that you get level 2. Okay. Alright,
Okay.
it's fine. You lost it. But okay. Yeah. I think you're just. I think you're still fine. You can get E. Now every time he wants to go for a minion, you want to threaten your E. No, 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 not like this. Not like this. No, 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 no. Like you see your own
My
minions.
bad.
You see your own minions, right? Like if
Okay,
if
okay.
if if it's about to go down and he's gonna CS it, like walk up and E him, and then do a Q. Cause your trades are stronger. Okay, this is kind of good for you. This is very good. You can see your Rengar. He's topside. Now all you have to do is make sure this wave doesn't crash on your turret. It's fine. You can try to like do a bad trade, like quote bad trade, just to burn some of his stuff. You can you can try to. Oh my god, I don't think your Rengar's
Wait.
participating though. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. You can. Oh no no no. Oh, you should have locked it. Oh my god. Okay. No, 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 no. This is bad. This is bad. You should focus on CS. Because now you ruined the wave, and now like it's awkward. Okay, like, fight him while he's doing that. Yeah. Nice. Okay, that's kind of good. He's really bad, by the way. So we could win this.
I know.
He's really bad. Um, wait for your Q cooldown. No, 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 don't do this. The CS on the next wave, if he tries to go for your melee minion, which he will, like he will last hit it. Go on him. Just trail on him. It's fine. No, no, no. You're walking. You're walking too far back. Okay, okay. Now you're no, no, your HP is too low. Your HP is too low. Okay. Okay, kind of scuffed, but it's not over yet. Maybe he's pressured. Yeah, I mean he should be. Okay.
Yeah, I am.
Okay, the wave is pushing towards you. You don't need to like walk up. Just stay outside of his range, and then you allow this wave to like be eaten by you. There's no pressure on you right now. I mean in game. No, like if he okay. Okay. This is technically fine. For as long as you don't miss the melee or the oh no.
Yeah.
Alright. It's fine. It's still fine. You can still get every minion. As long as you don't feed Vladimir one kill, this lane is okay. Okay. You can just recall. Oh, what is he doing? Okay, you can just recall now. It's a free base. You don't even have to TP. Okay. Yeah, I mean, normally I'd say like get MR, but like this guy's terrible, so.
Should I TP in the ring?
No, no, no. Well, now I guess yeah. Now you do. If you were walking like ASAP, you didn't have to TP. If you did it faster. I feel like in times like this when nothing's happening, like nothing's happening in your lane or something, you should be like looking to uh like look at the minimap, what's happening,
Okay.
F keys, anything. Like you know. Oh, by the way, I think we should have gotten exec here. It's to it's so that we can kill him post 6 or at level 6. That's fine.
I think I can get it in the next back.
Sure. It's just harder like level 7 onwards. Okay. Like he shouldn't be allowed to do that. Like he's able to walk up and press Q on you randomly. You should trade. Trade.
I have my Q cooldown, please.
Yeah, okay. That's good. I mean, timing wise it isn't good, but the result is fine. Alright. No, shove this wave now. Just crash this wave because the jungler might be topside. Just use Q. You can even use E on the wave. Yeah, just okay. Okay, you might. Whoa. He's dead. He's dead. Ah.
Bad timing. That's
Alright,
my bad.
it's fine. No, no, no. You don't want to be here. You don't want to be here. You don't want to be here. Just recall. Jungler's topside, 100%. So don't even. What? Why are you gonna ward? What? You know where the jungler is. What?
I'm so
Okay.
bad.
Okay.
I'm
Just
so
recall. Get exec. It's fine. Recall. Get exec. Path into Bork. This guy is terrible as a player, by the way. So just whatever. Just run him down. Honestly, as soon as you have ult, just kill him again. Like he won't expect it.
Okay, okay.
Chill? I am chilling. What do you mean, chat? Like I'm sick, so I can't go all out. You know what I mean? This look at this wave. This wave is so nice. Your jungler's topside. Like, you like this? Vladimir is
Yeah. I can
kinda angry right now.
kind of tell
No,
you.
no, don't trade. Don't. Oh my God. He would have poked you anyway. Oh, okay. Now the timing is weird because you don't have any abilities. It's fine. No, why are we chasing? Why? What?
Uh,
CS? Like you allow him to. Okay, I'll explain it later.
okay,
Um,
okay.
it was a good idea. You just
This
timed
is
it.
far from my.
What?
Okay. Ikaw muna, ikaw muna.
Um, I think you did the right idea, but just the wrong timing.
Okay, okay.
What were you saying? Okay, don't cue
I
this.
forgot.
Last hit. Okay. See the next wave? Like walk up and then like fast clear this wave. Use all your abilities on the wave. Like right now, right now.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, just use everything on this wave. Crash it. Yes. Perfect. Okay. Your CSing is not that bad. It's not horrible. It is technically somewhat bad. I don't. Okay, I mean this pink card's kind of
So
fine, I
bad.
guess. All right. What you could have done is you could have warded enemy camps like Krugs maybe. I think Krugs is up. So I mean
Oh,
I think it's up, but I'm not sure. Oh, this is bad. Okay. Yeah,
so
it's fine. Yeah, just keep on itemizing towards Bork, I guess. Let's go, Jet. Hey, Jabe is cheering for you. You like that?
I don't know.
No signal from mid, but yes, but I knew that was coming though. I thought that he would respect it. The wave was coming, and I'll explain later after the game. For chat's wondering like why that happened and like no signal from mid, but it was pretty obvious for me.
Let's see.
Okay, but like your team is winning, so you don't have to do anything fancy. Just sort of chill. The only way they
Okay.
get back into this game is if you do something stupid. What's Vlad items? Can I see? Okay, still winnable. Uh, oh, it's a little bit hard. I mean, like I said, you don't have to do anything. Actually, can you press tab again? One time? Okay. Alright.
Yeah, siya ako ito.
Yeah. Alright, the wave shoving into you. This is good. This is just great. No. Okay. I mean, I don't think it's good. Like, never mind. I mean, I say I don't think it's good, but he ruins the wave anyway. It just doesn't matter, I guess, what you do to this guy. Like, if you think you're bad, you're playing against Vladimir, and you should feel better. Uh, No, like, but
Oops.
like, don't try to engage on him though. Just focus on your CS. The wave is crashing on you. Okay, now you have to ping assist because
Okay.
you might get dove. He has ult and stuff. E. Oh. Okay.
Bad play by me. Heck,
Yeah, I mean you didn't R. You should R after the stun. Okay.
I can't play well with this pressure. Oh my god.
Wait, what was your goal before buying this? Maybe you have to change items. Can you undo? What was your goal before this? Uh, can you... No, I think you should still buy it. Yeah, just buy Cutlass, yeah.
Okay.
I think I made a
Just rush. You you
yeah,
want to
no,
win?
no, I think I made a mistake though, but I'll address the mistake after. I actually think hindsight, you shouldn't go Bork. Even I can't focus that well, but it's fine. Okay. Vlad. Okay. Vlad will shove this wave, so just whatever. Your jungler's topside. You can just re-gank this and it still works. Nope. Oh my god.
I think I can catch it too.
Okay. I have no idea why that worked, but okay.
I do that in some tournaments. So, yeah.
Alright. I mean, okay. Like, they have no reason to fight there. And they saw you channeling TP, but they were still kind of going. Wow. I mean,
Uh, I think the Kled cannot cancel his R. So, yeah.
cut the wave short so that you can freeze it. Shorter, yeah. So you can freeze. Alright, too much. It's fine, it's fine. Just last hit.
Okay, okay.
Okay. This is good because mid and bot lanes are pushing. I don't think that has anything to do with it. Yeah, just
Sure.
yeah, shove, yeah. Shove the next wave too. No, shove the next wave. Yep. Crash this wave. Vlad won't make it in time, so he misses this wave, hopefully. And then yeah. You can get scuttle if it's up. Don't bother. Yeah. Just
Okay.
yeah. What are they doing? Okay. Whatever. There's no way Vlad's chasing, right? Okay, just do scuttle.
Bro, I think Rengar is chasing.
Okay. I mean, if you can one shot, that's fine. No, don't touch the wave. Don't
Yeah.
touch the wave. Just like do wolves, do gromp. Just take your jungler camps, whatever. He's dead. So he wants
Okay.
it to spawn anyway. You know what I mean? He wants it to respawn anyway, so just take it. And then Kled will shove it because he doesn't know what he's doing. And then you will meet the wave after you do Gromp and Wolves, and then you just kind of hold there. There's no objectives, no reason to fight. You spam like retreat pings on your team so they don't fight like apes. And then you just hold the wave in front of your turret. Nautilus will shove it though. You're sad. It's fine. Whatever. Honestly, Samira will take it. It's just your rotations.
Yeah,
Go bot, go bot, go bot. Oh my god, I love diamond. It's fine. It's whatever.
I'm so sad right now. Oh my god.
Now, if they die to like Vlad Kled combo or something, whatever. I don't even know.
Wait,
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. Yeah,
wait,
but
one more
like
conflict.
but the haters like from 3 years ago. Okay, never mind. Samir's broken. It doesn't matter though. Like even then, the intent was bad. Do you see what I mean though?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Like the haters
Should I
from
stop this?
the haters, yeah, just shove this, shove. The haters from 3 years ago would say something like, "Oh yeah, but just you just keep making up stuff and like throwing out random information." Yeah, random my ass, dude. Like when you're in diamond and
Yeah.
you basically understand what everyone's doing at every single point in the game. There's nothing like they don't know how to conceal information. It's so obvious. Uh, yeah, I think you should just like take camps and stuff. I think you should actually recall for Bork. No reason to be here.
Okay.
Uh, okay, weird spot to recall, but whatever. Yeah. Now you just wanna walk down. Go. Oh, don't wait. What's a team comp again? Can you see? Can you tab? Just go tabbies instead of merc treads, and then you buy wits end. Okay. Perfect. Go bot, go bot, go bot, go bot, go bot. You need that bot lane to be shoving right now.
Yikes.
Jeez. Your Samira is interesting.
Let's top down go for Vladimir. Yikes.
What? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It's fine
Yeah.
though. Oh, okay. All right. Just shove this. Just keep this perma shoved at this point. Because dragon's coming up, you can steal their gromp too while you're at it. Take the gromp first.
Okay.
Yep, it is good. Wala siyang dalang control wards. Oh yeah, sorry, I also forgot.
One of my weakness.
No,
The control word.
but like I actually think no. The reason why I forgot, sort of, is because I don't think you need it. Like I don't know if you see it, but I sort of see where everyone is. Just back off. I sort of see where everyone is, like without any wards, because their movement is so obvious. Like I don't think you need control wards for it. Because right now, gold on set is a lot more important. Like going to core items. Just take dragon, just burst it. Yeah. Okay, and then you can go back bot. Just go back bot. There's no reason. There's no reason to join your team. They could do Baron alone, and you have TP wards above Krugs. It's fine. Okay. I mean, this game is unlosable. I don't know how you can manage to lose this game.
I got carried this game. Yikes.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
True.
so bad.
True.
Yeah.
Okay, no need to aggress. Just wait. Just wait in the bush. Wait in the bush. Just wait. Actually, don't even hit the wave. Just wait. Just actually wait. Cause someone's gonna be like mad enough to shove it. It's fine. Cause by shoving this fast, they're losing gold technically. Just wait. Just wait. Jet diff. Yeah.
Bruh.
Okay. Now I can shove it. I mean, you've already shown yourself. You didn't have to. I would have told you to show next wave. Yeah, and then you can hard shove this one because
Yeah.
the speed. I'll tell you later. I'll break it down everything. Because some of this is also like mid game stuff, like mid game macro wise that probably your entire team should know. It's really hard, but at first, but if you just study the theory, it's not that hard. Okay. Okay. Why is your team not doing Baron? Ping Baron. What? Hello? Okay, just stay bot. Hard shove this next wave. What is wrong with this team?
Okay.
Use E, everything. Just, yeah. Go, 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 go. No, just shove, just shove. It doesn't matter. Even if you take damage, I don't care. You won't die to Kaisa. There's no way you die to Kaisa. No, don't trade. Just keep shoving, please. Okay. Okay, he's dead. She's dead. Ulti. Jesus.
I think I can. If the tower is there.
What? Okay, fine. It's fine though. Like, I mean, okay. Hit tower, yeah. He's dead. What is he doing? Like, has this guy ever played ADC in his life? Like, how does he not feel threatened there? Okay.
He's 0-7. I think no.
Yeah, just back off. Yeah, just recall, honestly. Your recall, what's the timer on Dragon? I think it's like 3 minutes. Yeah, okay. 2 minutes, whatever.
2 minutes, yeah.
Nice, you can get wits. And now go Death Dance. Yeah. Yeah, you can go back bot for now. Holy crap! Is Kai'Sa 0-7? Wow. Actually
Samira's
impressive.
broken.
I mean, I agree. Samira is broken, yeah. And Kai'Sa is a bad matchup into her. Take notes.
Yeah. There's no CC in Kaisa.
Not even that. It's like the way they fight. Kai'Sa doesn't like to fight against champions like Samira. Okay. Yeah, just keep stealing camps and everything. Just take everything away from them. You're super strong. Yeah, keep taking all the camps. Your Lux died, it's fine. Okay. What? Wait, why are we TPing? What?
There's a fight.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to fight.
That's my bad. Yikes.
You actually just did a cruise. I'm not sure if you know what I'm talking about.
I trod there. Yeah.
Do you know what a cruise is?
Nah.
Okay, good for you. It's fine though. You just have to walk down bot. So your pathing now is you walk down bot, you take raptors, you take dragon with your team, and then you walk back top. I believe. I think that's the rotation. Oh, you don't even have time. I think you just run towards dragon. Yeah, just burst it. Cruise XD. Midnight, what can you say for season 11?
Like,
What?
I just got pressured like
Pressured what?
sama ka sa clash parang ganun.
Okay. Game's over. Game's over. Just actually, there's no rotation here. If Pyke just kill like that, ping everyone to go mid. Just run it down mid. Like this is the easiest like PH ARAM possible. Honestly, just end the game. They're gonna be like so confused. Like wait, what? And then they're gonna start walking up randomly and they're gonna die. Happens every time. My team does this when they like like your enemy team right now is my team. Always.
Bro.
They walk up randomly. They throw my game, even though I've held as as much as I can. It's fine. Happens. You win some, you lose some. It's fine. Yeah, just keep hitting the turret. Actually, just don't even bother. Just whatever. Okay. Nice. GG Samira with Elder. It's not. I don't think it's even that. I think you have to be worried about Rengar too. Because no matter who Rengar touches, you're dead. I don't know. This game is just. The game was over from super early on, but you made so many errors. Regardless. Okay. By the way, I think season 11 is gonna be good, Jabes. All right. All right. Let me switch to my. Let me share screen. I can explain to you everything that you've messed up, Lamau. Um. One sec. One sec. One sec. I think I can turn my music on for a while. How do I do this? Share screen. Oh, which was it? Okay, here. Okay, see?
Yeah, I can see.
Alright. Let me just load up the video. Okay. Alright. Let me just.
Oh wait, I can see the Twitch thing.
What? Yeah. I'm locally streaming to you. Wait, did both people like donate redeem hydrate? Jeez, hold on. Okay, one sec. Nah, can barely pay attention to stuff. All right. Can you see it now?
Yeah.
Okay, let me just drink. Let me just drink for the chat, and then I'll explain everything. Did your client pay you? No, I'm doing this sort of like as a freebie one-timer, but I'm open for consultations anytime. Like if you guys want to ask me how bad your draft is, I'm very welcome to answer. Okay. All right. So let me just yeah, it's pro bono. I don't want to do this all the time. It's just that I have some free time and I just want to help some grassroots teams. Cause I noticed I don't know, this only started because Andius was playing for VC Red and sort of I don't know, I just felt like doing him a favor, and then I don't know, it felt good doing so. So I started doing it for everyone else. It just happens that Holy Angel's the only one responding to me. So okay. Anyway, this is nice. This is nice. Like the trade here was good, and then I'll explain to you the stuff about the level 2, and we can see the Kled's terrible. Okay, so like when the wave comes in like this. Oh, sorry. Can you see this?
Yeah.
Okay. When the wave comes in like this, you should be the one like hitting the minions first, so that you can get level 2. Even if it's just like one minion. and then you always wanna be ahead. Oh, sorry, my music's on. Right, right. I'm trolling. Okay, you always wanna be like ahead in terms of like HP. Uh, so you always like get the level 2 faster. So you want to be hitting this ideally, or probably this one actually. Um, so yeah. So you gave a little bit too much control over Vlad here. Like, look at you. You're just like sitting there. You're playing the lane as if you didn't have like the level 1 advantage of HP. Like, he's 300 HP right now, you're 600. Like, what's the problem? If you just take like damage if you take damage to prepare the wave better. Because you're double his HP. It doesn't really matter. So that's that. So here, like, you should be hitting faster. You should be. I mean, maybe you should not be popping your Q. I don't think if you have done this properly, you don't need to pop Q. Okay, but you did, so it's fine, and it's all good. But like, you see how fast he's trying to get level 2, because he knows that if you get 2 first, he's dead. Like, he actually just can't play lane anymore. You understand? Hello?
Yeah, I can understand.
Alright. Cause yeah, if you get level 2, you just walk up in the middle of the wave and he can't do anything. So then, okay, like you're just randomly clicking like in this area. Like, I don't understand what you're doing, to be honest. And I know you main set this season, so if you're playing set like this, you might as well play like, I don't know, like Rise, because that's how you're playing it. Like, I don't feel the pressure that I would normally feel if I'm Vlad right now. If I'm Vlad, I'm pretty happy, even though I lost 300 HP level 1 for no reason, because I'm chatting my cousin or something on Facebook. See, so the reason why this is bad. Oh my God, did I do it poorly? Okay. So the reason why this is bad is because you didn't go. Okay, look. The difference is, if you went during this time, right? Like when he's about to go for this minion, that's a good timing compared to when you did it. I mean, he missed it, right? But here, this is so obvious. If he was actually a good player, he would just be able to click back, so he would be able to space against you, and you wouldn't be able to get the straight off. And even then, that didn't have anything to do but mess up your wave, because now your wave's in a rough spot. But the cannon wave arrives, and this is kind of RNG. Don't know if you know that. So this is kind of random, but now you see your cannon minions getting aggroed, so that's good for you. And you have your jungler topside. So normally what you do in this scenario is you just wait for you like hold the lane. You hold the lane over here, somewhere over here, and then you just ping your jungler. And even if he can't like get a good gank off, because it's Rengar and it's Vlad, haha. But if it's enough to put Vlad out of the lane, it's good. Like, it's really good pressure. And even then, after that, he can get scuttle control with you, because your lane would be shoving eventually. So that's how it is. So now, I mean, he has like well, I mean, he already screwed it up. I was about to say like he should be hard shoving this wave, but it's too late. There's nothing I could fix this. Okay. Here you shouldn't crash this. Like, the reason you shouldn't crash is because you have W. Right? You can just hold the wave, you W on like a certain angle, so that it doesn't hit everything, and then it's still gonna freeze. You know what I mean? Because your grit's stacking up, so you have shield, right?
Yeah.
So you don't need to like pull it this way. Now the wave is just awkward. Because now you can't CS this freely, because the wave is right here, and like it's just so awkward. That wasn't even good. Like, I don't know. Like, trading with you there doesn't make sense, because he's gonna pile up minions, and then if you continue trading like that, you will lose more HP, and then you're just gonna mess up the wave, so you can't CS under tower. As you can see, these like these minion waves, or these HPs, or sorry, I'll just do it underline because I can't draw circles now apparently. Like these HPs, you can't last hit them under tower. It's impossible. So now you're forced to last hit like this, but then it's awkward, right? It's like, but then he walks up. Like, see, he's screwing up like so many times. I think this is the time like I identified like, okay, this guy is just such a bad player. You're gonna beat him regardless. Okay. Like, see, like you're always looking to go aggro on the wrong times and just CS on the wrong times. I don't understand what's the problem here. Okay.
Yeah, that's my problem most of the time.
Yeah. And here, I think I told you to like hard shove this because like it doesn't make sense. Jungler's topside. Okay. Wait, let me see. Oh, sorry. I think I'm messing it up. Wait, did I mess it up? I think I messed it up. Hold on. I'm pressing the wrong button, that's why. Okay, yeah, you should, like, as soon as this wave arrives, hard shove. You have enough HP to tank everything. Vlad can't kill you. If you just clear this entire wave with Q, E, W, and then recall, you'd be in a much better spot. Because your jungler, you can see your jungler is on the opposite side, so he can't help you. You can see that Kled's missing, and you don't want a timing to be something like this wave will push, and then you're gonna be sad. You also don't want the timing like sorry, let me pause. You don't want the timing to be something like, for example, if he shoves this wave and you stay under turret without recalling, then he can recall for free, and then it's awkward to you it's awkward for you to play the next 3 waves because he has an advantage over recall. So say for example he has like a Kindle gem and you don't, he can play certain waves just way better, and he can sustain, and you have no more chance to punish him. And then yeah, you also don't want this wave to be shoving in at the right time where Kled's missing and at the same time Shaco's topside. And you know all of this, by the way. If you've been keeping track of the jungler and if you've been watching the minimap, everything is in the right timing. Yeah. So it is just awkward. If he's good here, he just recalls after. I mean, he's not doing it well. Ugh, it's just so bad. Okay. I mean, this is fine. Like the way he used pool there was really bad, because he would have been able to dive you if he didn't pool. You would have been probably dead. Probably, I don't know exactly, but there was probably a way for him to kill you there. You see, like you keep on trading even though there's minions right in front of you. Oh my god, sorry. Like what? Look. Like I mean, obviously you can try to look for an engage, but like don't randomly start trades. Okay, and then he kind of threw, so that was good. And then with this wave you can recall and you can TP instantly. Like you don't even have to go full regen, to be honest. Like if you just like based here, channel TP first, buy items, and then you would be able to get to like what 600-ish HP, and then you're good to go. And you should have also had exec calling. This is good. Now the wave is kind of. I mean, you technically don't have to TP, but you might lose more than you should if you don't. So like we don't have any information on what Vlad did, if he recalled or stayed. So it's best to just TP. Okay. And we just play the name. We just play the lane normally. Shaco's dead. It is fine. Alright, I'm just gonna skip a few because I have to address other things as well. Okay, so Vlad came in. Alright. And you're just kind of chilling because you don't really want to push this. It's an awkward spot. And here I think you could hard shove. I think I told you to hard shove again. Because Shaco will be topside. I think. Did I tell you to hard shove? And also this is weird. Like, look, oh,
Yeah.
I told you, like, he should not be able to like just walk up, press Q, and just get away with it. Like, look at this. How many times has it happened this lane? Like, what is this auto? And then he walks up again. Like, look at this. How? He should be getting traded on. And there's another time. Like here. Walk up. You're not losing. You have a big wave. But also, like, it's fine for you to trade here because you plan to like either recall or take camps anyway. Yeah, it's fine. This is fine. This is all fine. Like, not the timing at which you did it. But I said I was proud of the result because it's gonna cost him a lot. And you really need this to be shoving because if my guess is correct, Shaco is in like Raptors and he's gonna start to path up. And he's just dead here. You mistime your W, it's fine. Okay. You kill him, nice. And the reason why I don't want you to stay here is 1, Shaco's topside, 2, Kled's missing, and 3, there's no reason to hit this for third plates because you don't need the extra gold to win. You're already ahead. Your team is ahead. You're already ahead yourself. Tempo is much better. Like if you can base here, get items and get back on the map faster, it's much better. So Vladimir can like have a hard time managing waves and stuff. This is just a waste of time. Okay? And Kled was looking top. And this is a bad ward, I already told you, because we know where the jungler is. If anything, I think you could have placed like a ward here. Like here. Because then they might do like a cheeky lane gank, and that might change some stuff. So okay, here we got Exec. Okay, we walk back into lane. And look at this. This is all like this is all you, by the way. Like, this is very easy to set up, very easy to replicate. I'm pretty sure I've seen a lot of players like just not know how to do this. Like, you can set up waves so that you can get back at them on a stacked wave like this or something, or a wave that's pushing towards you. You can time it on your jungler when he is on your side. Like, it's very easy to manipulate waves if you just know the theory and stuff. So now Vlad's kind of concerned because he doesn't want to stay up here as much as he wants to. Because Rengar, he should know that Rengar's topside. Okay, here. So this is the idea to go in was kind of cool, but you did it early because there's no way Rengar can fall up from this range. If I were you, you would have waited until like the green icon from Rengar is gone, and then you should trade. Another note is that Shaco is not topside anymore, so he doesn't want to be here. And then this still kind of works, but it's not clean, as you can see. It's very unclear at this point, like whether like Vlad dies. And they chase for no reason, missing some XP and gold, which is obviously bad. And then the wave's not in a good spot. So now I think once the next wave comes, you just have to shove it because Vlad's gonna be recalling, and once he gets back into the lane's gonna be pushing back to you. It's just rinse and repeat. Plot twist: he doesn't know lane management. That's why he's not doing it. Yeah, he did mention that. He did mention that he doesn't know how to like manage waves. But like, you should see this as like patterns. You know what I mean? Like, you could just see like certain situations in your head, like here. Okay, so the reason you want I told you, if you remember, as soon as this wave touches, like here, as soon as they collide, you hard shove, use everything. And the reason is because you don't necessarily have to kill him, but if he stays in lane longer than you do on this wave, then you can get back into lane without risking anything. And then the same pattern will happen, which is wave's gonna stack up on you, it's gonna push towards you, and then Rengar is gonna be topside again. You see how easy it is to replicate like these scenarios? Like it will always happen, I swear. It's just a pattern. And then okay, you're supposed to base here. Like I don't know why you stayed. And then what's worse is that you somehow engage onto Vlad. Worst possible timing ever. Even if Kled wasn't here. Even if somehow you got like a good trade, it doesn't change the fact that your decision was wrong. Simply because you had the wave, you had the recall, and those were both better options compared to risking like a potential kill onto Vlad. Even like it was not so clear also because you were fighting under like his side. So okay, now you lose all that XP and gold. It's just really bad. Okay. And yeah, as you can see, look. I mean, if you didn't die, this is how the wave would look like. Look. If you didn't die, you would hold this wave like in front of your turret. It's just the same thing, right? It's the difference is you're not there. So you can sort of go onto your replays. You can look how the wave interacts with one another. And you can see, like, you can just pretty much permanently have the wave towards your side if the enemy doesn't know what he's doing. So yeah. Here you should look to trade, honestly. By the way, is everything making sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
I learned a lot from the 11 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, we're not done yet. Okay. Yeah, you should look to trade here. The reason why you should look to trade here, I'll show you. The reason why you should look at trade is because you don't want to trade later on because Shaco will be topside. You don't want to trade well, yeah, that's basically the main thing. And also you want to trade now because you have a huge minion wave. So this is pushing anyway. So you might as well interact with him while he has to deal with this wave, because also he doesn't want this wave to, you know, like if you're just gonna do the same thing over and over again to him, where you're gonna crash this wave and it's gonna bounce back to you. He doesn't want to do that again. Like Vlad's gonna stop at some point, right? Supposedly. So he doesn't want to deal with so many threats. So now is the best time to hit him while it's safe. You're not gonna lose trade. You have exec, and he doesn't have enough items, and you're just missing a lot of CS. But I think that's because you're pressured. It's fine. Now the wave is kind of awkward because now this is not a wave that you should want to. It's kind of weird. Yeah, this is kind of weird. It's because this wave should be a little bit towards the middle, like closer here, and then you can CS it slowly. But now you can't really CS this because you know Shaco's topside based on timing. And you can't really clear this and then base or do some weird stuff like that because it's just impossible. So I mean, whatever. You just wait for him to shove because he's bad anyway, and he has like, I don't know. Like this guy's probably the type of guy who has only played like 6 games of Vlad, and he's like, oh yeah, well I'm pretty good. I should probably main Vlad. But he doesn't know like the fundamentals on how to play the lane. It's just so weird. Okay. And as you can see, in this wave, like he wants to base. He wants to like shove it as fast as he can, or at least if he doesn't want the base, he wants to get a ward because Shaco is probably either doing Herald or doing camps, and he wants to be able to do something like useful or something worthwhile. That's not what he does though. He's just trading. And then you're just taking too much damage. And you don't have to take too much damage because Rengar's topside again. And this situation pretty much always happen in this lane, wherein you always set up the lane, but somehow you mess up something on your side, so the gank doesn't work as perfect. If you do this in your like collegiate bracket or whatever, your amateur tournaments, like top laners don't know how to counter like these sort of wave setups. And if you just pay attention to your jungler pathing always, like you would always get a free gank, and their top lane is gonna cry. Like, you know, they're gonna go 0 and 6. They're gonna blame their own jungler. It's gonna be fine. I mean, it still works, but like I said, the execution error here was one, you took too much poke, and then when you eat here, after the stun, you should have just R'd. You should have R'd it into Rengar. So that's how it is. So that he doesn't have all the time to pool. And when he does get to pool, he's like really slow. Okay. Oh, by the way, this is my mistake. Alright, it's too late, but I should have told you to get that's dance first. Just based on game flow, because you don't need to do anything. Like, you don't actually need to do any heavy split pushing ideas here, and you don't need to 1v1 Vlad, so you don't need Bork. So you just need to live on side lanes and live in team fights, and that's dance is much better at doing that. And yeah, so it's kind of a waste. But since we've opted into the split push route, yeah, we just have to commit. It's all good. And then here, okay, so you die. Okay, so he's shoving it back into you. Okay, so the reason why I say this is like a bad TP is because one, they should not even be fighting this. Like, I mean, red team, the enemy team. They should not be able to fight this. No way they win this. Even if you don't TP. No way. There's just no way. Like, imagine if you're not here. Look. Imagine if you're not here. Lux is already on the way. Rengar already almost has ultimate. And if your team can just kite down, because Samira got reset. If your team can just kite down and just like solo kill this Kled before these two arrive, actually they could just do it on their own, to be honest. But if you want to stay like pretty safe, you have two backup coming, so you don't have to TP. The reason why you don't have to TP is you know that this wave is gonna push towards you, and the only way Vlad gets back into this game is if he gets enough golden XP solo. And somehow just gets into core items and there's team fights later on. So if you give up the pressure by TPing now, it's all about pressure. If you give up the pressure, then he can just do whatever he wants. He's now happy. He doesn't have to interact with you. Okay? Is that good? Is that clear?
Yeah, it is good.
Like now he gets like free XP and gold in top lane, and he's just fine. He gets a tower. It's all good. You know? Like, if you're Vlad, you're starting to feel better. Now you're out of the lane, you're free. But you did this right. Like, sort of. You should be thinning this wave already, so that it freezes. Or it's slow push at the very least. You should stop hitting right now. And just last hit. And the reason why I want to do this is because they have nothing to take topside. You don't need extra pressure on top lane. You don't really need to rotate the dragon. Your team has it. Like, based on positioning, the only thing you have to worry about is sort of like mid lane, but they're too strong. Even if they somehow like get into a fight, they would win it. So yeah, you're in no pressure of doing this. And here, once Vlad shows up, you just shove. This is all bread and butter. Okay, You shove the next wave so that this crashes, and the timing at which you crash it. Very important to know in mid game is the timing at which you push wave, and I'm gonna address that more and more. So here, so you shove this right like fast because look, okay. A quick tip for you if you want to know how to manage your waves, okay, and this for everyone. Look at this wave like on your minimap. Right, this is the next wave, and you can basically mirror that on the enemy side, and you can know exactly where the waves are coming. So it's like an open board, right? It's not that you can't see what's happening on the other side of the map. You can see it. So if you calculate like the movement speed of the minions, you know that this would crash first because the wave is still here. Or yeah, here, like behind the Krugs. And you just study that over and over again, and you would see patterns in which, like the timings, and now the wave is here, right? And so you would see this like every single time. It's not hard. The only time that is hard is if you don't like take the time to learn it. It's boring because you have to go back to your games, review every single wave you've done, like assess whether you should have pushed it, hard or like slow push, hard shove, or like freeze it, all that. But if it pays off, like if you become better at wave management, one, you improve your CSing by default. Because if the enemy laner can't CS, because you're CSing the waves and he's missing stuff, then by nature you're getting to CS more. And yeah, if you just keep stacking waves for yourself, then you would always have like a lane to get back to, and like you'd always get resources. So here's a rotation that I got from this, by the way, and this is a rotation that I already saw based on after this wave. So I looked in advance. Look at the map, right? After Dragon Take, the most ideal or the most common ways to continue after this for your team is if they go mid or go bot. And no matter what they split, they will gain priority. They don't have to go bot because the wave is here. So the best option here is they go mid. Like, and in fact, that's the only option. And since they just got off a recall, it's most likely they will stay here. I'm not basing it off like optimal stuff. This is literally just the only logical option for your team. It's just to go mid. So knowing that they will shove mid, meaning they will get priority over this side. Okay, so the scuttle is free. So now you know you have like a rotation in your mind that, okay, maybe if my team doesn't get scuttle, I can get it in somewhere between my rotation. Okay, so now we know from this wave, all right, this wave right here. We know from this wave that once they meet right here, okay, you need to shove it so that it can crash. During that timing, you're already looking at what stuff you can get, right? These are all camps that you can take because Rengar's on the opposite side of the map, and if he shoves this wave with the team anyway, he's most likely gonna fall back on bot side camps, and then he wants these camps to respawn, and then rinse and repeat. You know. So this is a rotation like taken into account like 1 or 2 minutes like after, and it will play out the exact same way. There's no counterplay. Always like this. You get scuttle, you get your camps, okay, and this is 1 minute. 1 minute has passed. Now for the next 2 minutes, or next minute, I guess, 1.5 minutes, I guess. This wave will slowly stack up, regardless if there's a champion or not. Because you crashed this here, reinforcement waves are approaching faster. Meaning this wave will be accompanied by the next wave faster. This will push faster. So you don't have to interact with this wave. It will always push back into you. And you know that. That's for a fact. That's just lane management or wave management theory. So since you know that, I told you like from here or something, right? When you were moving up, it's like, no, don't touch this wave, because if you don't touch it, it's gonna be good for you. And then James gives you a victory, like shout out because you're the best. Um, and you go down. You see, Cled's even helping you out. All right, Cled doesn't know what he's doing. I mean, technically, there's no good play here. Like, no matter what, uh, this wave is gonna shove in, but there's no reason for him to like rush. Because the problem is, if he rushes this, you can hold the wave here and set up a freeze, and there's no objectives elsewhere on the map. So he's doing you guys a favor. So now you just take Cromp, you just take Wolves, yada yada. And you can see the wave, like I said, the timing is after you take Wolves, you will be able to get back in the lane, and you will be able to get your CS, you will be able to get the freeze. It's fine. Now, let's just skip the part where your bot lane gets this because they're really bad at the game. So say for example, your bot lane's not there. Just visualize it. Okay? So your cannon's dying. Okay? And then your caster should be dead. And now by around 1850, right here, you see this wave right here on the map? That's when the minion wave should lock. It's over. This top side, dead. If you do this in competitive play or an organized play, there's no counterplay. The counterplay actually is, they just dive you. But obviously then it's very obvious how to counter it. You just put wards, make sure that you have priority elsewhere, just make sure that you can't get doved, whatever. It's fine. Nothing they could do. You can just lock the wave and you choose when to release it. And then when you release it somewhere after, right? You do the same thing. You crash it. Okay, rotate, do whatever you want. You can reset. I don't care. The wave will shove back into you, freeze again. With this method, you will consistently gain CS leads. You will consistently gain XP leads. And just overall dominance because they can't do anything. This lane is over. And they have 5 champions. They have 5 champions to allocate resources for both mid, bot, and jungle. How is that possible? Someone will have to lose out. So if you're gonna think logically, say you're freezing right now, Kai's is getting bot lane, and whoever's mid lane, I forgot. Kled. If you're devoting resources to Kled in mid lane, what's Vlad gonna do? Okay, so let's say Vlad takes Krugs. Okay, now their Shaco's gonna be mad a bit. Nothing's good for them. Nothing's good. But people don't do this. It's crazy. Do you understand?
Yeah. Yeah.
And here I even predicted the Vlad and Kled thing. Because that's the only play they have. This is their desperation play. During the timing that this wave was shoving in, Kled could have easily sneaked up on either bush, whichever was the viable one, and then they're gonna attempt to do a kill here. And regardless of result, it's bad because they shouldn't even be here in the first place. And the only reason you would stop doing stuff like this, where you're freezing in front of your tower, is obviously if there's objectives to take. So yeah. So I tell you to shove this. Okay. Tell it to base. It's all good. And Wits End's just here because you're splitting against Vlad usually. You just don't want to die. Also makes your split push stronger because you hit towers faster. Okay. I think I'm about to... Yeah, okay. Never mind. This is all good. Okay, I think it's the next timing. Okay. And I told you here to wait because okay, this is the part where I told you about the timing and stuff. So okay, let me break it down to you one step at a time at why you should wait in these scenarios. Okay, let's address the first one. First, have you ever heard of guerrilla warfare? Like the term?
No.
Okay, so guerrilla warfare has something to do with back in the days when war and tactics were very common for military, and they don't necessarily have the advantage over the enemy team. Like they only have like small rifles and like pistols and stuff, and they don't know if they have like big carbines or like snipers that can like kill them all. So what they would do to get an advantage is they would take advantage of fog of war, or in real life, well, I guess fog of war still, like the lack of vision, to sort of make decisions so that they can make plays around the map. They could move around the fog and sort of attack, like do a synchronized attack. So even if they have like a weaker set of tools, because they manipulated their attack in the fog and just use information as their way to win, um, then it has a better chance to um, to win the game for them. Obviously, it doesn't apply here because you're ahead. But in terms of vision, you're trying to abuse the fact that Lux is showing mid and Samira is showing top. So if you show here, it's kind of risky because you don't know what's going on the other side of the map necessarily. Even if you can pinpoint where they are, it's not clear. Okay, because they should make a play on one of the lanes. It's really hard to go top here. And it's okay to do mid, but ideally like they should like pinpoint bot as like the weakness. Um, because you're too far ahead. So if you show up here, there's a chance that you might get like 4-man or whatever and you die. So you just basing off that fact, you just don't show up. Just wait for the minions to shove. Okay? And when this passes and they don't see you on the minimap, because they're not always like looking at the wave. They just see the minimap. They might think like, okay, so Set's not there, so now we don't know where he is. Like or around this. You know? Or maybe like here. They don't know. Like, and that's a huge part of the map that they don't know where you are. And obviously you have to calculate distance at some point, so you have to X out some stuff. But yeah, you shouldn't show yet. And the reason is, like, none of your teammates are showing now. Like, they're all hiding. This guy's taking Krugs. This guy just shoved the wave. It's not a good timing. Okay? So, okay, imagine you're not showing yet. Okay, imagine you're not touching the wave yet. Okay? Okay, you're still not touching it. Okay, and if you've just been paying attention to like F keys, like if you know how to F key towards your allies, you would know what Lux is doing, by the way. I don't know if he's like, she's setting up Qs or Es. Or just click on the minimap, because I've never seen you pan on the other side of the map, or on the other, like, I've never seen you look any part of the minimap unless you're looking for like a TP. So I don't know what Lux is doing, but if he's shoving right now, now is the time for you to like go and shove the wave. So the timing is different because now Lux and Set show up on mid and bot, and they have to react to that now. Compared to, okay, they see Lux mid here. I mean, sorry, they saw you first, so they saw Set bot. They can plan action here, and then afterwards they saw Lux mid. They can plan action there. Like, you don't want to attack them one by one. You have to synchronize your attack. Filipino LS Maximus, if you're new here, I get that a lot. In the past 3 years, people have been saying that. It's whatever. I honestly got used to it. I even talked to LS about it. He just said lol, cause whatever. Thank you, Sona, for the sub. It is. So yeah, now is awkward. Cause it should be that the wave shouldn't go like this dark. And then again, you showed up without any like synchronization from your team. I mean, in this case, it's kind of bearable because you could kind of see how bad they're rotating. Because why do they have Vlad mid there? Because then the way they control the wave is gonna be too slow for mid, and there's gonna have like so much like free like control over this area if your team was like good, and it's just too hard. Like the game is just too hard for them at this point. Like the way they, I mean, it's obviously solo queue, so their lane allocations are kind of like terrible. And here I just told you to show up and just shove the lane because there's no way Kaisa can kill you. He's 2 levels down. I don't even think he has any real items, but I can see that because you should always have like the window up over here to get info, or you should always be tabbing. Either way, I tab because I always forget. And yeah, we should just always look to shove here. Hello tier 2 sub, yeah. Okay, so when I said you ult her, the point was not to kill her, by the way, because you have Baron buff and you have Ocean Soul, correct? So what you do here is you ult her, just so that she's forced out of the lane, and then you can shove the next wave, because this wave is coming, and then you just kind of play off that. You just play the map, like don't play for kills. Yeah, that's the point. You're so far ahead. And other stuff. I don't know what he's doing. Like this is just an obvious kill. Here, just recall. You get Wits End. Yep. Okay. And you just shove. I mean, at this point, it's just straightforward. There's nothing much I can say, I think. Oh, this I can feel it. It's the horrors. Why? I honestly don't get it. Look at this. Look at the frame before you TP'd. Look at that. They traded kills, Lux for Kaisa, which is, I mean, it's obviously bad. And then your Samir is half HP. Like, they don't necessarily have to fight this. They shouldn't fight this at all, even. And you have a wave here that's gonna pressure this bot inhib, which is way more important than this fight. And somehow, okay, there's it, VEC green. Cringe. And even then, also, like, Drake was coming up. So if you just shove this wave, actually, they have no wave in top, they have no wave in mid. They're pressured to defend bot inhib, and you just take free Elder. It's the cruise, man. It's actually the cruise. Ask your teammate what the cruise is, please. If you want to know. But like... But also, like, what pressure is here? No one's talking. I mean, like, he's saying, like, set sama ka naman, but, like, okay, here's my argument, okay? If you're getting peer pressured by some random dude who you've never played before, okay, that's bad. If this was Jabes, okay, maybe I would trust a little bit, but it's Jabes, so, I mean, 50-50. Like, you should, the only reason, like, if you want to avoid those 50-50s, or in this case, Samira is basically below that because he's not better than Jabes, you should always be in a position where you should think for yourself, because that's guaranteed. Like, you could consistently find solutions for yourself, and then ask yourself, what's the best play you can do? And hold on, stream died? Wait, what? Wait, what? Oops, caps. Wait, can you check the stream? Is it up? Stream didn't, it didn't? Okay, so now you're trolling me. Okay. God. What was I saying? What was I saying? Okay. So making decisions for yourself, because if you can just assess the map yourself and make decisions around what you think is best, this is solo queue. So you should think for yourself. Then you should do that. If you're peer pressured always by your team, I mean, it's not like don't listen to your team, right? It's not about that. But you should also know like whether it's like good to TP here or not. Like you should have your second doubt. Because this looks bad from the get go. How is this winning? And so like stuff like that, that's just more training. Now you might be used to like a team environment where like relying on other people telling you what to do, or like multiple people shot calling. But as I've mentioned on other coaching streams, always have something on your head. Like you always think for a play for yourself. And if when it comes to like team discussions, like if you have like different ideas, you should just choose one, and stuff like that. So yeah, this is kind of a troll. Yeah, we're just building that stance because we just don't want to die on split push, and the game is basically over. Okay. Do you have any questions? Hello? Jet still here? I can't hear you. I literally can't hear you. Yeah, I haven't been able to hear you for a while. Okay. Let me just play some music so I can chill. But yeah, I hope you guys understand. Rip Mike? What happened? It kind of loose. Uh. Okay. But do you have any questions though? Do you want me to go over a certain part of this VOD or what? Do you want me to go back to some place? Do you want me to explain something further? What do you want to do? My question is, if I lose top, what should I do? I mean, you lost top here, technically. I count this as losing for you. There's no way you can say to yourself that this is a winning lane. So, if to answer your question, okay, let me mute again. To answer your question, or my music, sorry. To answer your question, you should always like look for spots where you could manipulate the wave, play around your jungler, so you can coordinate ganks, get power spikes, get recalls that are healthy. Look for TP plays and look for opportunities so that you can get back into the game. Pretty much when you're behind, like the options are kind of limited, based like the way you play it, but it's pretty straightforward because especially against like these players, and you'll encounter a lot of these diamond players who are actually diamond, or well, that don't actually know how to play the lane. So even if they get a lead, you will somehow get it back. Don't worry, this happens a lot of times. So I'm not too concerned about that. But once you start getting up against better players, it's gonna be really hard. And I guess in the future, when you see that you're starting to lose lane against better players and they just don't randomly give you the waves, or give you the lane, I mean, you should just study. You should start studying matchups and how they work, because matchups are very important in higher elos. How you play like levels 1 to 3 or something, or other key levels, are pretty much um, gonna decide like how certain matchups go. Usually lane is decided by like what you do level 1 actually. Um, if you guys don't know, there's a video with um, Dopa playing TF versus Fizz, and when he walked up to auto a melee minion, he immediately knew that this guy wasn't like a challenger Fizz player, or quote he was bad. He just did one auto. Like that stuff is real, by the way. Like you can guess the skill range of the opponent based on what he does level 1. I do that all the time. It's just that I fail the execution part a lot of the times. So, you know, it happens. But yeah, anything else? Anything else you want to ask? Like obviously if you're losing lane, don't try to 1v1 the Vlad unless it's clear. You should always try to leverage your advantage with like 2v1s and stuff. Or don't even fight at all. Because 2v1s are kind of risky if he is able to play it out properly. Guys, I haven't been reading chat, by the way. I'm so sorry for all the stuff I haven't read. How can I improve my minion score? Okay, first of all, just think like prioritize objectives. I taught this in like maybe Andius or something, some other coaching stream. Objectives, CS, and then kills. That's your always like flowchart. If you can take objectives, good. Otherwise, oh my god. How would I bring that back? Okay. Thank you. If you can't take objectives, okay, just CS. If you can't CS, maybe try to look for a kill. And sometimes like CS and kills are interchangeable, but the point is it should always lead to an objective. And yeah. Like in this case, should I get so I should get kills if only the jungler is there with me? Not necessarily. Like I said, it's more on the fundamental aspect that you're training here is damage foresight. If you can see like an all-in, and you know your exact damages against like you can calculate in your head, then you can go for the kill. Why not? But for the most part, it's just the thing is kills. So the reason why it's like this: objectives, CS, and kills. You want to know the reason why it's like this? It's because kills are basically inconsistent gold. Okay, this is basically inconsistent gold. CS is basically consistent gold, and objectives win you the game. So you always want something that's consistent first, rather than something inconsistent, because like, you know, some kills can get outplayed, you can mess up your execution, blah blah blah. Objectives literally win you the game, because for the most part, if you get dragons, barons, rift herald, towers, I mean, yeah, of course you're gonna win. So then this is a consistent way of winning. Consistent gold leads to winning. Does that make sense? Yeah, okay. Like the timing at which that you're choosing to trade instead of taking the CS is very odd. Focus on taking CS. It's honestly not that hard. If you just focus, if you try and take as much CS as you can, you will get into a lot of spots where you're either even or ahead on CS, even if you're trading poorly. And that's sometimes better because you get your items faster, and then you can start killing him. What else? What else do you have? Is there any other topic that you want me to go over while we have time, or what is it? Any other question regarding like laning phase or mid game. Uh, anything. Okay. In the mid game, should I go with my team or nah? That depends. That depends. A lot of the times, if you have to like fix your waves, or if you have to like manipulate waves so that it's kind of weird. I don't think there's a straightforward answer. Cause like you want your waves to be always favorable on your side, regardless of which lane. And then how you play, whether it's like wide play, which is like you go on sides, or whether you play like tight play, which is you play on like one lane. That's kind of dependent on like your team comp and stuff like that, on your game plan, their team comp. There's a lot of variables. I don't think I can tell you what exactly. You should identify your role in the composition against their comp, and then sort of decide how you do that. Also, I realized you're up against the Galaxy. It's always a free win. Every time you see a Galaxy on the enemy team, it's always a free win. Just saying. By the way, should I study how jungle works so I know where's the jungle in the map? You don't have to study jungle to know where the junglers are. You can basically press tab, count CS. Look, have you actually pressed tab in the lane? Not sure. Nope, not in the first 3 minutes. Maybe after here. Nope. Oh, I saw a tab. Hold on. Okay, so basically you can count CS, divide it by 4. 20 divided by 4. It's quick maths, right? You could calculate how many camps he did and just deduce based from where he started, and just you can have a good idea of like what camps are up. 4 is the baseline for all camps except for Krugs. Krug is 8. Krugs is 8. I think. Can someone correct me on that? I think Krugs is 8. If I'm wrong, tell me please. But that's the general idea. Is that you just count. But do I recommend? I should recommend to everyone. I recommend everyone that you should study all roles. I think if you really want to get better at the game, you should be able to play every role at your MMR. So if you're a top lane main and you're diamond, if you're diamond, you should be able to play other roles as good as your top lane. That's how you know you're fundamentally well. Other than that, but obviously that's like an advanced step. You want to train your fundamentals first, and the best way to train your fundamentals is to train on a role that you're comfortable with, and that's usually the best way. And sometimes jungle and bot lane are bad for fundamentals because they test different fundamentals. So I recommend top and mid because they're isolated lanes and they're 1v1s mostly. Can play all roles but jungle, I doubt it. I seriously doubt it. Based on how you played top lane, I don't think you can play all roles but jungle. Like on a diamond level. On an actual diamond level, not on like PH diamond level. I'm not talking about that. Like the expected performance that a diamond player should be. So yeah. Anything else? Any other questions? I think people sleep on that, by the way. Like practicing other roles. I don't know why. They probably think like they don't get to play those roles anyway, but it harms your learning because you don't know what's happening on the other parts of the lane. If you have any more questions before, I still have time. Although I'm starting to feel bad, but I still have time. Shems made math. Yeah, I mean, everything has math if you think about it. Everything in the world has math. I think that's good for now. Okay, dude. Dude, thank you so much for this. Okay? I appreciate you reaching out to me for stuff like this. And hopefully, you know, VC Green bounces back from their loss last time, which I didn't get to watch, but I'm pretty sure it was sad. Okay, I'm gonna drop the call for now. I'm just gonna chill with stream.